It's human government, not cheating government. Trying to make sure we keep it that way. Whatever is going to be said will be said by the teams. I introduce to you the governor for the 2015-2016 year, Mr. Andrew Jacoby, who won his election. There are about 30 kids to the conference. There were 640 teams, and we took about 30, and Andrew won the election. So that says something for the quality of the young people who were there.
Okay, so Matt, you want to talk about, we're going to talk about each branch of youth and government. It basically works like a mock New York State government where we have executive, legislative, and judicial. Matt, I'll talk about this.
Sure. All right, so myself and Jordan are actually part of the legislative branch, and what we do is each year people in the legislative branch will, at the beginning, they come up with a bill topic. We find a law that's either in the New York State Constitution. Sorry, let's check. Anyways, so we find a law, and we amend it to say something that we would like to change. So, for example, our bill this year was actually increased standards on milk testing. So we took a law, we amended it to increase basically
the qualifications to be a milk tester, protect our milk, and protect the farmers from dumping milk. So that was our bill. So then we went up in front of the entire conference. So like we were in the Senate, which is a smaller chamber. So there were about like 50 people in there. And we presented our bill, and there was debate on it, and they asked technical questions, and they decided to pass or fail. And then we got to debate on all the other bills too. So it was a really good experience.
So the judicial branch is basically, I've headed it the last 2 years. What we do is we give each attorney, as we call them, they each get a case that they study on throughout the whole year. They write a brief on it, and at the actual conference, they debate it in front of a group of judges. Me and Mara were actually judges this year. And basically what we do is we try and test their knowledge on the case and try and see how well they know it and try and poke holes in their arguments. But going on with what they said about legislative, if their bill passes, it gets sent to the executive branch, which this year I'm running as I'm going to be the governor. So basically I either will sign or veto the bill is based on what my cabinet says, which is appointed throughout the state. Actually, Matt was a commissioner of agriculture this year.
Yep, and Grace
was commissioner of health. So, yeah.
So I'm Grace Gugerty. Last year, me, Andrew, and I both had the opportunity to attend the Conference on National Affairs, which is the national conference for youth and government. It was held on Black Mountain in North Carolina at the YMCA Blue Ridge Assembly Center, which is kind of like the capital of the YMCA centers, per se. Anyways, so Youth and Government is a national program. As you can see by our shirts, we've gotten these from other states, and so basically it's just like a giant version of our state conference, and there's about 20 representatives from each state, and we debate bills. There isn't a judicial branch, but we debate bills proposals that we've written, and it was a really good experience. And both Andrew and I were actually selected to go again this year, as was Jordan. And Matt is an alternate, and Mara is an alternate as well. And it's a really big honor because they only select 20 of about 600 that go to the New York State Conference. And it's a really good experience, and we're really happy to be attending again.
Okay, you guys have to learn how to brag a little bit. Jordan, besides going to nationals, was nominated, and Kennedy and Ty both won best attorneys in their respective courtrooms. Kennedy is also going to be a presiding officer, winning her election as public defender. About 15 presiding officers for the state of New York. We sent 30-something kids, and we have 2. That's pretty impressive. I want to make sure Grace's bill was at the top of the docket in her assembly. Since they rank bills, that is a huge deal to be first on the docket out of, what, 50?
Yeah.
So, and of course, as a district as a whole, we won premier district, which we do together, which to me is the most important thing. And the Service Learning Project, Ms. Grace.
Okay, to help veterans and their families, and our Lieutenant Governor, Kelsey Henn, who is from William Floyd High School, she's down on Long Island. She came up with this idea, and it's to support Operation Homefront's Backpack Brigade. And what the Backpack Brigade is it is a collection of backpacks, which Operation Homefront teams up with Dollar Tree, and then they fill the backpacks. And so we are going to start a backpack drive, hopefully at the intermediate school, right, and our school, to collect new or very gently used backpacks. And we're going to be putting boxes out for that soon. But so everyone around the state does the Service Learning Project in some way or another, and that's the way that we're going to do it this year.
Oh, and one more thing that we won, Kennedy, her parents were very thrilled. She won the scholarship, the Fosdick San Antonio Scholarship. She'll attend the conference next year for free. She earned it. And Andrew, as governor, will be going to the governor's conference June in DC with the other governors from around the nation. So it is our little local club as part of the state organization as part of the national program. Kind of like, I don't know, federalism, education, you know how that goes. Thank you for your support of the teams, because everyone has been very supportive, from sending stuff to spaghetti dinner to coming up with ideas for their bills and proposals. So thank you very much.
What platform did you campaign on?
And we have certificates honoring your.
I'm asking a question over here.
Oh, sorry.
Me and the governor are talking.
So he asked about what I ran on my platform. Basically, my platform was to help unite all of New York State, because I feel that a lot of New York State is divided based on their schools, or as we call them, districts. So my platform was to help unite through communications.
If I get together pitchforks and torches, can you lead a coup for us? We're prepared.
Of course, yeah.
Thank you. Very proud of you.
Any other board members? Andrew, thank you very much.
Yay!